What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the Naked Power Hour. I'm Nate.
I'm Jake.
Hey, Jake. So Jake and I decided that we talked enough as it is, and so we wanted to record our conversations for everybody to hear. And so thus began the Naked Power Hour.
Yes,
There is
sir.
no nudity, though. No naked. No naked.
Not until episode 100.
Oh, that's a visual and audio podcast. So subscribe for that.
How you been lately?
So, Jake, how's your week been?
I asked you a question, buddy.
No, I didn't hear no question.
How's my week been?
Yeah, how's your week been?
My week has been pretty darn freaking good. Well, I take that back. It's been okay. All I'm doing is working. I love being an essential worker in a pandemic. It's really, really fun.
Yeah, dude. I mean, being exposed to the possible deadly virus every day.
Oh my gosh,
How much better can you get?
dude, it's really great. Honestly, work isn't that bad. It gives me an excuse to leave the house, because if I wasn't going to work, I would just be stuck here. So like, it's something to do. But we're mandated
That's true.
to wear a mask and gloves at all times now, which is frustrating. But I mean, gotta do what you gotta do. Save the oldies.
Save the trees. Because
Save
the trees breathe oxygen, if you didn't know.
and oxygen is how it's transmitted. Wow, dude, we are freaking user dome piece.
Bro, I think I'm literally the smartest person alive.
So, when do you think this is gonna be
but
over?
yeah,
Big
my
doggy?
My week's been, I mean, I did math. I think I almost broke my hand because I got so mad that I punched the desk.
You had white man rage.
I don't get, I don't get mad at video games, but I get mad at math. Yeah, if you ever want to like take me down in a fight, just give me a complex equation, and I'll just be like, no, you got it, man. You win.
Dude, I
But
finished Algebra 1 with flying colors, as in flying colors being a 67.
Yeah,
But yeah, I'm never
at
taking
least you
Algebra 2,
didn't.
I don't think. It's so hard. It's literally such...
At least you did not have to take algebra 1 3 times, like me.
How did that
'Cause
happen?
it's not because I was stupid. I promise. I'm not that dumb. But the first time that I took algebra 1, it was teaching textbooks. It's just a curriculum that I did, and then I got a tutor because I was struggling. I was crying every day because I had to do math. And so from that, I got a tutor, and she told me to switch curriculums, and so I had to start algebra 1 over. And then my tutor moved to California, and then I started a different curriculum online. And so I just recently finished algebra 1. Now I'm in algebra 2, and I'm about to graduate next year, so it's great.
Just high school just high school things. High school...
Just homeschool things.
Homeschool!
You public schoolers wouldn't get homeschool life. I made a peace sign and duck lips for anybody that
Just
can.
city folk just don't understand.
I get up at 4 in the morning, I milk the horses.
Milk the horses.
Yeah, man, you never milk a horse before? That's
Never milked a
Oh,
horse.
kind of weird.
You call yourself country,
But
but you never milked a horse? Okay.
you call yourself a cowboy, but your hat is under 25 feet long.
Long?
Hey, cowboy.
Wait, what do you mean long?
Like Doug Dimmadome, owner of the Dimsdale
Oh,
Dimmadome. That
that'd
kind of long.
That'd be tall.
No, that's long if you put it sideways.
Long is like
Stupid. Jeez.
long is like Yankee with no brim, but brim.
Oh, that's true. Shoot, I'm stupid. Mm. But yeah, this is how many weeks in for the coronavirus?
Oh gosh, quarantine?
This is like 4.
Yeah, like 4 weeks in quarantine. Gosh, that's so
Fi-
crazy.
I haven't been like out at an organized event since March 11th.
I know. Yeah, me and
That's
Nate.
2 months.
Me and Nate hung out on
No.
the front
February.
porch of my house a week ago for
Yeah,
3 hours.
Please don't call the police.
That's the please. That's the most human contact I've had, like other than my family, in like 4 weeks.
Yeah, I mean, I enjoy hanging out with my family just because we all vibing, but still, that's a really long time to be trapped
And it's
in one building with the same people.
it's crazy because this isn't like a certain group of people that are dealing with this. Literally the entire world. Like, it's
Yeah.
so crazy.
Northern Australia, though, they're safe. They don't have any cases.
Australia?
So, might be moving to Australia.
Wait,
Today,
they
mate.
definitely have cases.
Hey, how's this Australian accent? I'm gonna move there. Good day, mate.
Dude.
How's that? Is it good?
Way.
Yeah, I'm gonna move there now,
Dude,
and nobody's gonna be like,
No one's gonna
"Hey, are you American?"
no one's gonna know. What the heck?
I put shrimp on the Barbie. Dude, that's so good. Oh,
Do a bra sound effect. Do a bra.
do a bra sound effect.
Do a bra.
Bruh.
Yeah.
Yeah. I got a soundboard and a voice changer for this.
Yeah, we're
that's fun.
professional, baby. We are
Yeah,
professional.
listen to this. Bruh. Bruh. I'm literally awesome.
Bro.
Bruh. I'm sorry, I don't want to turn this into a radio station like that. But if you know what I mean, you know what I mean. But yeah. Man, I miss being outside.
Dude, I know. Not even outside. Like, we can go and like walk. It's just being with like my people, man. Sucks.
Yeah. I saw this clip of Regular Show the other day.
Uh-huh.
I don't know if you could hear me take a healthy gulp of some water.
Hold on, I got you.
But I saw this clip of Regular Show, and it was like after they had all come back after like 3 years, in space, and everybody was so happy. I'm like, that's what it's gonna be like when we get back.
Dude, I know, the first hangout. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be a tall bird man.
It's gonna be so good.
Yeah, the first hangout, I don't know what's gonna happen.
Dude,
I might cry.
it's gonna be so much fun.
Might pee myself a little bit. I don't know.
Dude, I might pee.
It just depends.
I might pee your pants.
Don't. Please don't. I only have one pair of pants. I wash them every month. There was one pair of pants that I had. This might sound gross, but I don't think I washed them for like 2 months.
Oh, yeah.
And I wore them like 17 different times. Exactly 17.
Exactly 17.
Pretty gross.
I've worn the same jeans. I have a pair of jeans I wear now that I've worn since 7th grade. They were
You haven't washed them since 7th grade, or you just
no,
worn?
no, I've kept them on since the first day of 7th grade.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
It's kind of like what is it? Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs when he sprayed on his shoes.
That's like you ever seen Arrested Development?
Yes.
It's like Tobias can't take his what are those called? His jorts off.
Yeah, I've only seen like maybe 15 minutes of Arrested Development. When I was like 12.
Hold on, you.
And then my mom was like, "No, you can't be watching that.
Dude, that's such a good
It's not
show.
appropriate for 12."
You just cut out a good bit. Cute. Say something else. Keep talking. Say
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, I'm talking right now.
Okay.
Am I good?
Yeah, you're good, man.
Okay. My door was just shut, so
Oh.
that might be why. Because I'm being extra loud. So I don't know how long this coronavirus thing is gonna last. Apparently, good old President Trump,
Dune toot.
if I can quote Doontoot, done said, if I can quote him, find the thing. Let me find it. Oh shoot. I'm not prepared. I'm not professional.
Oh, this is the worst podcast ever.
Donald Trump said, governors could reopen as soon as May 1st,
Yeah.
but I don't know if that's a good idea because as soon as that happens, the curve might go up and spike again. That's not a good thing.
Yeah. I mean, we can't just stay inside because, like, we gotta, like, life has to go back to normal at some point. But
Yeah, that's true. I mean, and plus the economy would like die
it's suffering, dude.
very hard.
I saw a statistic that said it's gonna be the worst it's been since the Great Depression once we get out of quarantine. So that's
Oh yeah,
that's
yeah,
gonna be
I can't wait.
fun.
Oh man, but
All right, let's stop talking about Rona. Let's talk about happy things.
My cat died.
You
That's so cool.
wait, which cat? What's your cat's name?
All of them. My cat's name is uh Gerald the cat.
Gerald
Was actually. It's not is anymore. Gerald
was
the cat, yeah.
what he was Gerald the cat. Now he's
My
dead.
cat died and I laughed so hard that I cried.
Gerald the
Just
dead.
kidding. That's a joke. I don't have a cat.
You
I just pranked every single
idiot.
one of you.
You idiot.
I, what can I say? I got you.
idiot. This is
Where's Ashton Kutcher? You just got punked. Where is he?
This is a solo podcast now.
Oh.
You're out. You're gone.
Oh, that's kind of scary. I think I see Ashton Kutcher in my bushes. Hold on. Hey,
Ashton.
hey, Ashton. Hey.
Hey.
He's got binoculars. I don't know how long he's been there, but anyways, yeah. So it's a three-guy podcast now. Nate, Jake, and Ashton Kutcher.
How long have we been going for?
It's been about 10 minutes.
Oh
So
wow.
do we want to get into some good old
Do we
good old questions?
talk to some boys?
So as a social influencer that Jake and I
Hold on,
are
hold on. You're
the-
you're cutting
have
out.
some
Stop talking.
so bad.
Wait. Okay, go ahead.
I'm back. So, as the social influencers that Jake and I are, we reached out to our Instagrams, and we got.
A lot of questions. We're pretty much famous.
I mean, we got like 4. So,
yeah, 4.
I don't know who you are.
I just think of you know that clip of the Twitch streamer that's like, I just think of myself as on a higher mental plane than everyone else.
Oh yeah. I don't know how to say this without sounding arrogant, but I just think I'm better than everybody else.
I don't want to sound arrogant or anything, but I am better than you and your family.
I'm pretty much the best. So, do we want to start with a good old fashioned question?
Should it be a question? Should it be an argument?
Should it be an argument? Do you have an argument for us, Jacob?
Okay, so I don't think he'll mind we're saying his name. Toby said,
Toby Blackwood.
Is it peanut butter on one slice and jelly on the other, or both on both?
Okay, for me personally, I'm bougie, so I go with the Uncrustable,
Oh,
and they have peanut butter on both sides.
You are ridiculous.
But
Dude.
if I'm making a sandwich, I want equal peanut butter and jelly, so 1 on 1.
Yes, peanut butter on one, jelly on the other. Smack them together. If you put both on one piece of bread, dude, like, please go away.
My dad does that.
Oh no. Well, me and your dad
Weird.
are not on speaking terms anymore.
You were on speaking terms?
Yeah,
Oh,
I
what
talk
is-
to your dad a lot.
Oh, okay. It's kind of weird. Oh, wow. Yeah. But no, my dad likes a lot of peanut butter on his peanut butter and jelly.
That's
It's
pretty
a lot.
gross. Okay, so here's a question: cheese and ham, or peanut butter and jelly?
Oh, ham and cheese.
Dude, that's probably turkey for me, but I would definitely go with meat and cheese before I went with peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's just like the watery consistency of the meat, but it just feels more refreshing and you feel better after you eat it.
Got some.
I just feel kind of gross
meat.
after I eat a peanut butter and jelly.
Yeah,
Hey, you guys have that watery meat?
it's like a dessert. Like, it doesn't feel like a meal.
Yeah, I don't feel fantastic after I eat it, but after I eat it, ham and cheese, I'm like, wow, I feel energetic, refreshed.
All right, you got a question for us?
Oh, do I have one? Oh, did Carol Baskin kill her husband? We'll say our answers on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3.
Yes. Yes.
Absolutely, no doubt.
100%.
Okay, we got another question. Let's see. Here's a deep question from Susanna Wiggins.
Uh-huh.
Do you think your friends, past and present, have influenced who you are today? So you want to take that? You want to go run
Well,
with that?
okay, so I haven't been alive for that long.
Hmm.
15 years, about to be 16, like 4 days. So like,
Whoa,
Yeah.
Mr. Birthday Boy.
yeah, I'm really old. But it's just the thing is, I'm sure, yeah, 100% they have, but it's just like, it's not like I'm like made into a full person. Okay, that sounds dumb. I'm not made into a full like person yet. Like my personality isn't fully fleshed out because I'm not an adult. So it's like, I had friends when I went to a private school that I acted like an idiot there, and now I feel like I'm
Hmm.
a little bit more mature, and I think my friends did a lot of that. So I don't know. Yeah, definitely they have shaped who I am.
Yeah, I agree. It's just like it's just the argument of whether or not not morality. I guess morality, like who you are, is shaped by who you're around or just the way that you've grown up.
Right.
But I think that who you surround yourself with is really important because you start to take on the personality traits or just like some traits and vibes of the people that you hang around. Like if you hang
Vibes.
around people that you know are bad influences, then you're going to become a bad influence yourself. And
Yeah.
so I just try and surround myself with people who lift me up and encourage me. And if they drag me down, then I take them into the back of my yard and well, legally, I'm not allowed to say
Yeah, I was gonna say
what I do.
maybe stop there.
But it does not end well for either of us. You ever seen Old Yeller? That's all I'm gonna say. All I'm gonna
Have you
say.
ever seen what?
Old Yeller?
No, what is that? That's just the color.
Oh, okay. Old Yeller. You never seen Old Yeller?
I honestly never have. That's actually a thing that I was gonna say. I have not seen a lot of like movies and stuff that everyone is like says is a cult classic and is like the best thing ever. Like
Well,
I've never
I
seen
don't know.
I've never seen Grease. I've never seen
You've never
Rudy.
seen Grease?
I've never seen Rudy. I've never seen Old Yeller. Like there's these movies that I've never seen the first Back to the Future. Like there's all these movies that people say are just like the greatest in the world, and I just never kind of gave them the time of day.
Oh yeah. I mean, I don't know. I mean, right now would be the greatest time for you to go and watch
Yeah,
them.
you're actually it's
But
actually true. I watched Office Space a couple days ago, and that was such a good movie.
yeah, but I mean, there are a lot of cult classics. It's just sometimes seems like you don't have enough time to watch all the movies that people recommend to you
Yeah,
because
like
everybody has their own favorite movie.
I don't like Lion King at all whatsoever.
Yeah,
Like everyone
but I
acts
mean,
like that is the greatest movie on the planet. I just don't get it.
don't understand.
Don't get it,
But
man.
everybody has their own favorite, and people are gonna uh differ in what their favorite movies are. Like every single male film student is gonna say Pulp Fiction by Quentin Tarantino.
Right.
I've never seen that movie, and I never really want to.
I
saw
watched
I
it
saw
with
Kill Bill.
John. I watched it with John a couple days ago, or not a couple days ago, a couple weeks ago, and it was honestly pretty good. But like, it lives up to the hype. But it's just, I just don't get why people act like there's like this one incredible movie because everyone has different tastes. It's just like music. There's no best band ever
Yeah.
because everyone has different taste.
Yeah, I mean, you either have good taste or you don't have good taste. What
I
am I?
mean, you either like
Jake, you have awful. You literally have the worst taste I've ever seen.
in what food.
No, everything. You just you can't taste. That's a problem. You don't have a tongue.
Just don't be tasting, bro.
But yeah, I don't know. My favorite movie is The Room. It's a cinematic masterpiece. Tommy Wiseau is the best actor of our decade.
Oh, hi, Mark.
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
It's a joke.
Jake, you got another question, or do you want me to have?
I got another question, man.
Yeah, man.
From Bradley, my friend Bradley. I'm not gonna say his last name because I don't know if he wants me to. But
Bradley
he said,
Cooper.
What do you guys takes on the new styles of music and risks some artists are taking today? You start. You go.
Oh, Migo. Oh, jeez. Migos. I like Migos. I'm just
I
kidding.
really like
don't
rap.
listen to music.
I'm just kidding.
I don't know. Now more than ever, since there's like 1,000 streaming services and 1,000 ways to get popular, I think that you need to take risks because back when the Beatles or Queen or even AC/DC were like coming into the limelight, you there was just the band. Like, oh, have you heard of the Beatles? Because it's like the band that everybody's listening to. But now you have so many different ways of getting your music, and so you you could listen to 1,000 different musicians and not hear somebody's favorite musician, or not hear like I don't know. I think that the idea of a worldwide sensation is pretty much gone because there are different areas, not areas, like there are different styles of music in different countries and different popular artists in different countries. Like I think that an event like Live Aid would never happen again, is because like the most famous musicians in the world gathered together, but there are now like a million most famous musicians. I don't know. I think like the biggest superstars that we have right now are probably Post Malone, the Jonas Brothers, and I don't know, Tyler the Creator. Just like superstars. What do you think, Jakey? Jakey, are you dead?
Okay, I messed up. My mic messed up. So, as we were saying,
Yeah, Jake is stupid.
I
We were saying Jake is stupid.
Jake is a dumb, stupid dummy.
Idiot.
I just feel like even the stars that are super huge today make it feel like they're still like a small artist that like you can call your own. Like Tyler the
Mhm.
Creator is like a megastar, but he still makes it feel like he's this weird like young small artist that is only to like the quirky people.
Yeah.
And it's like that's like super cool because he's like huge, like one of the biggest artists. But yeah, back to like the original question was like the what was it? Artist taking risks. What do you think of that? It's just like
Yeah.
you have to like music is so oversaturated now. Like there's so many artists, and it's so easy to get big. You have to take risks to be different, and sometimes
Mhm.
those risks are not good. Sometimes it's just weird.
Yeah.
Personally, Death Grips is not good in my opinion. It just doesn't make sense to me. But to someone else, they would probably love it. It's all based on opinion. Everyone has a market. Everyone can get big because all different people like all different types of music. That's the beauty of
Yeah,
it.
like Cody Ko made a good point, and he was like, literally any genre of music that you look up, you'll probably find an entire album.
Mhm.
Like, for your very specific taste, if you want something, like, oh, I don't really like the sound of that. I kind of like this part though, and you can look up something, and you'll find your exact specific taste,
Yeah, exactly.
and you can make them your favorite band. And there's gonna be like a 10,000 other people who really love them.
You
And,
ready?
like,
Listen.
when the Beatles were huge, they
Listen.
performed for like.
Listen. You listening?
I'm listening.
Did you hear that?
What was that?
I cracked a cold one.
Jake, you're 15.
I cracked a cold Minute Maid lemonade.
Oh, geez. Okay, I got scared there for a second.
Did you hear the cracking of cold?
Yes, there was a little bit of dead space there, but I heard the cracking of the cold one.
Okay, go ahead. Sorry.
No, it's okay. But like when the Beatles performed, they performed for hundreds of thousands of people in like one concert venue. But now, I could never hear of an artist. I would like never hear of them. I would never have heard of them. And they could be your favorite artist, and they could sell out Madison Square Garden.
Exactly.
Like, oh, did you hear?
Exactly. Yeah, it's
The Naked Power Hour sold out Madison Square Garden. I'd be like,
Who is that?
Who dat?
They suck.
But-
whoever they are.
But when the Beatles sold out Madison Square Garden, everybody was like, yeah, this is the biggest event ever.
Yeah, exactly. Wolfpack. You've probably never heard of them.
Nope.
It's really underground. I'm really quirky. It's really underground. Yeah, Wolfpack is like a funk type band, and they sold out Madison Square Garden. And like, you've never heard of them, and I like didn't know them very well. It's just crazy. Like, everyone has a market.
Yeah, I mean, if you don't differentiate yourself with different risks that you take in your music,
Yeah.
like a sound that almost nobody's ever heard before, then you're not really going to get recognized.
Exactly.
Like big artists like Taylor Swift and Ed Sheeran and um, what have you have made their way to the top because they started out as a unique sound or as like a viral sensation, which is crazy to me that like big artists that are performing now, like Lil Nas X, and just started out and they made a song on TikTok and now they're performing at like Coachella.
Yeah, it's insane.
It's just the way that music gets popular and musicians get popular now is completely different from what we saw 20 years ago.
For real. And it could happen in a night.
Mm-hmm. It's weird. Crazy.
All right. You got
But
enough-
it also it gives a way for like people that aren't, I don't want to be mean, but like aren't the biggest talented who
The
are
most
not the most talented
biggest.
to think that they can make it and then spend years and years trying to make music and just never go anywhere with it.
Yeah.
You just got to strike gold.
So,
Yeah, we spent like 7 minutes on that question.
holy
That was
heck.
wild. Like a real podcast.
No.
No, we're not real podcasts though.
No, we're not real.
Somebody asked me if pineapple on pizza was okay, and that's a fat no from me.
Bro,
That's gross.
what? I don't want to be
Pineapple on pizza is disgusting.
I don't want to be like that podcast. It's like pineapple on pizza. Let's talk about that. But it's just like, here's my answer, and then we're gonna move on. It's a yes from me. Okay, it's a yes.
And podcast is over. We're done. I'm
It's
not doing
good.
any more,
Okay.
dude.
All right, it's fine. It's good. It's good. We're moving on.
Okay, moving on.
All right,
Let's see. What?
let's get some. Let's
You
get
got a
some.
question?
Let's get some quickies in. Pancakes or waffles?
Pancakes or waffles? Fun
Waffles.
question. Now we get too deep.
Waffles.
Yeah, I don't know.
Waffles.
Pancakes just make me feel bloated.
Waffles hold the syrup.
Waffles are just like
Waffles are the
they're
syrup.
airy. They're airy. They're
Mhm.
crispy. You can
Light.
put a little bit of peanut butter or cinnamon in there,
Mhm.
and they taste delicious. Pancakes just make me feel bloated and gross after I eat them.
Yeah. All right.
They're too dense, really.
Raleigh said, "What made you shave your head?" And this is a question for both of us because we were both smart enough to go buy a razor and shave all of our hair off.
Yes, and if you want to know what we looked like before or after, you can go follow us at Nate Man. no
Wow,
capitals,
shameless
no
plug.
underscores,
Oh,
and shameless
wow.
plug, and then at Jacob MC.
Jacob.
Yeah, it's on our
Jacob.
bio. So go look
Jacob
at it.
underscore MC dot underscore. I made it just confusing enough to make you get it wrong.
Yeah, people tried to buy my username because it's so simple.
All right, so
But,
what was it? Okay, so the reason I shaved my head is because I've had a mop, literally like so much hair on my head for a very long time, like at least 5 years. And I was just like, it's the same thing why all the guys are shaving their head in quarantine. What does it matter? Like, you're stuck.
Yeah.
And mine turned
Yeah,
out
I don't know.
not the worst.
Yeah, I mean Jake looked really good.
I bleached it too.
I think that
I look
he
insane.
can rock it. But yeah, I don't know. My hair just didn't feel too healthy. I think I'd been growing out my hair for 7 months at that point, and so it was just really long and kind of gross.
Yeah.
So I wanted to like shave it for hair health reasons, and it was just something fun to do, and it'll grow back. And then I can look back on quarantine and be like, oh yeah, my head.
My head.
Did I
was
regret it?
shaved.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah,
Well, was
Nate.
it worth it?
Nate, you keep talking about how you
Uh.
regret it.
Yeah, I don't know. I really miss my hair. I felt like it added a lot. It was my personality. I don't have a personality beyond my hair.
You're just a soulless.
Yeah, I don't have a
shell of
soul.
man.
It's just my hair. So when my hair died, so did I. But yeah, I don't know. I just like my hair a little bit better.
Yeah.
All right, Jake.
I got a question.
You got one more. Yeah, you got,
got
one
one
more
more
finishing
question.
question for the
Wait,
podcast.
What time is it? I mean, not what time is it.
We're
How long we been going?
We are 30 minutes right now,
Gosh darn, 30 minutes.
but we can go 35. We can go 40 maybe.
Let's go with 35. We
This
don't
is
wanna...
the power hour.
Oh shoot, it's called the power hour, and we're going for 30.
Yeah, the joke is that we never get to an hour.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. All right, so Eric asks, Queen is better than Led Zeppelin, and you know that's true. Which It's not. It's just not. It's just not true. That's just not true. Because I consider Queen a pop band that
Bruh.
that has made rock and roll music, but overall they're a pop band. And I consider Led Zeppelin pure classic rock and roll, and I say that and I say that they're the best at that. That's my opinion.
Well, I disagree.
I knew you were
Well,
gonna
kind of.
disagree because you're a Queen guy.
Yeah, I really love Queen. I don't know. I feel like they made a lot of different music for a lot of different genres. Like Freddie Mercury made an opera album, kind of. Like they made a bunch of rock, a bunch of pop.
True,
But I
true. They
think
were a lot more
collectively-
diverse.
Yeah, they were very diverse, and I think collectively, um, that they in like a collective band they had the most talent. Like some of the most collective talent in a band in all of history. Like
Oh, for
every
sure.
single one of them could have made a hit solo album, and a couple of them did. I think. I know
Oh,
Freddie
yeah.
Mercury did.
Yeah. So
But like,
the reason I put Zeppelin on such
What were
a
you saying?
higher the reason I put Zeppelin on such a higher level is because it's just every single one of them, as you said, was so talented, especially John Bonham, which he's like the king of rock and roll drumming and all.
mhm.
But like you're right, Queen was like an absolutely incredible mix of musicians. Like all put together,
Mhm.
it was unstoppable.
Yeah, I mean Freddie Mercury was probably one of the best, like band frontmen that you could have asked for. 4-octave range, undeniable stage presence, and then Brian May was a legend, or is a legend. He's still alive.
Yeah.
Depending on when you're listening to, at electric guitar and at guitar in general.
Yeah.
And he had a great voice as well. And then Roger Taylor was amazing. He had super high range and could drum like a boss. Yeah.
Dude.
And John Deacon was good at bass. That's
just-
pretty much all I have to say about
He's
John
just gonna,
Deacon.
he's left in the background. Everyone else is like this
Yeah.
incredible musician. It's like, yeah, he played bass.
He was there, and that's the bassist. I mean,
Same
yeah,
thing-
sure.
same
Paul
thi-
McCartney wrote a bunch of amazing songs and had great solo albums, but he was a bassist. So
Same
nobody
thing.
cares
No,
about
I
him.
think the Beatles. Same thing with not taking anything away from his talent. I'm just saying Ringo, like he's like one of the luckiest men ever. Because
He's super talented.
He was good. He was good, but he wasn't like insane.
He wasn't like Dave Grohl or Roger Taylor.
He matched up with the band, and that's all that matters.
Yeah.
He played to the music, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, I mean, like, he had a very special rhythm. Like,
Yeah, it's very swingy.
I don't know, the way that he played
swingy.
was very interesting, in a good way.
It was swingy and like
But-
fun and yeah.
Yeah, when you separated all of the Beatles, and they all went their separate ways and made their solo albums,
Yeah,
it became evident who was like the talent.
right.
In my opinion, it was Paul McCartney, because his album Tug of War is one of my favorite of all time.
Yeah.
Just say it.
I mean, John and Paul obviously are both incredible. And
John made Imagine, and that says no heaven, so he's evil.
Paul made a song with Kanye, so I think he wins.
Kanye West, what a man.
All right, we got anything else, buddy?
All right, we'll do one more little fun question, and then we'll wrap it all up like a present. Like a
Just for
present.
you. This whole
Uh,
podcast was just for you.
Just for me.
All right.
Let's
Give us
see.
one more.
Let's see. How about is cereal a soup? Is a cereal a soup?
Is cereal a soup? What classifies as soup?
I don't know. It's liquid with solid chunks in it. So
You cut out just there, and it sounded like solid chunks.
that's all we. Hold on.
No, you're good.
it's-
No, you're good.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just liquid with solid chunks in it. So
Okay, I looked up soup on Google. Let's see the Google definition for the soup.
soup.
Soup. A liquid dish
Hold on, wait. Before you do that.
Yep.
Just gotta say one thing. Soup.
That's it.
That was a little taste. That was a little tantalizing taste of my voice thing.
Dude, that was
Voice
sick.
odor.
All right, so
All right, what's the definition of soup, Jacob?
A liquid dish typically made by boiling meat, fish, or vegetables, etc., in a stock or water.
That's a no.
That's not cereal, dog.
Cereal is not a soup.
Not.
Yep. It's not boiled.
No.
If you
sir.
boil your cereal, you're stupid.
All
So
right,
to answer your question, Mr. Garrett Tilley, that's a negative.
that's a negative.
Soup. Confirm. Oh wait, hold on. I need to make a statement. Soup is not. Wait, no. Cereal is not a soup,
Dude.
and that's the fact.
2013 on Vine. Oh my gosh.
2013 Vine.
Bruh. All right, you got any closing remarks?
Any closing remarks, Jake? I just want to say thank you for podcasting with me. It's been a lot of fun.
That was sick.
We should be posting every Saturday, maybe. It just depends on our schedule. I mean, we're kind of stuck inside, so we're very lenient with our schedules right now.
Yeah, I'm just working.
But follow us on Instagram at Nate Man and at underscore, or no, is it
Jacob?
you say it.
Jacob underscore MC dot underscore.
Yeah, that.
All right.
Follow us on Instagram and Twitter, and yeah, I think that's all the social media I have.
Can you play us out on harmonica?
Oh yeah, hold on. We should be posting on Spotify, SoundCloud, and YouTube. So follow us all there at the Naked Power Hour, and I'll play us out on the harmonica, and we'll see you guys next week.